chance.
Welcome to 2K Sports Everett. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now, here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Butler can't get it to go. And the Timberwolves with possession. Poke loose. Tries to spin move. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Now here's Butler. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Fires in the triple.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Green against Reid. Pass to Edwards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. Clock at 4. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Conley finds Reid. Edwards with it. 4-3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And stolen by Gobert. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Oh, what a play by Stephen Curry. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Hield against Edwards. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive, and it's good for 2. Edwards got 18.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Green finds Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. And he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And Minnesota making a change here. Garza's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Ingles, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. And the basket by Looney.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Garza. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Payton. Dillingham with a rebound. Curry against Ingles. Out left to the wing. Garza passes to Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Minnesota. Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Garza in at the center position. Podziemski into the lane.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry surveys. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Payton. And here's Curry. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys. Showing us why right there.
They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's McDaniels. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Looney up top. Oh, swiped away. Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
McDaniels can't hit. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Garza passes to Ingles. Left side McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. Hits a three-pointer. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Santos. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Podziemski. Alexander Walker grabs a board. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Ingles passes to McDaniels. Back to Ingles. Right side McDaniels. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. McDaniels got his third basket on the night right there. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Payton. And here's Podziemski. Here's Santos. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Dillingham. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. McDaniels from long range. On target from range. McDaniels got 11 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Santos. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, tough work inside from Butler. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. That one falls.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Payton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 10. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Payton passes to Butler. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Butler's got his second basket.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Reed passes to Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A nice shot by Butler.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Cleveland. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi.
I think for the Timberwolves, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, coming up big, making his presence felt in the first half, man.
More bounce in the house. He can get airborne and make highlights with the best of them.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the three. That's the Warriors 5. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Outside Hield. The shot off that time. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Reed passes to Edwards.
And they're among the top 5 teams in second chance scoring. I like the attitude of this team. They play hard, willing to do the dirty work down low.
And in today's NBA, it's all about the three-point shot, right? And these guys shoot it at such a phenomenal clip. Tops in the league, in fact. Their ability to space the floor is exceptional.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Off target with the 3. Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Hield. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 26 points.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
One more time for your defense record.
And at the point guard position, these are the players who have really been consistent from the charity stripe this year. Stephen Curry, number 1.
Calm and cool. He's the floor leader you want on the line, especially when it matters most.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Curry passes to Green. Butler with the ball. Pass to Jackson Davis to stop the run. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 13.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Reid passes to Gobert. Edwards for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to Hield. Jackson Davis with it. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Jackson Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Conley passes to Edwards. Over Hield. And that one hits the back iron. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Curry creates inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Curry passes to Green. Hield on the wing. Outside Butler. On the wing, Curry lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Gobert, too strong.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Hield passes to Green. Outside Butler, pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with it. Jackson Davis on him. And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. Clanks the putback jam. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. And the basket by Hield.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
Here's Edwards. Outside Reid. Beyond the arc. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Reid. Edwards has got 9 points in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Butler. Now here's Green. Green able to hit from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Conley passes to Reid. Outside Edwards. Over Hield. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 11 in the second half.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Curry, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
McDaniels from long range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Dillingham. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at center. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Rockets, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Miller's checked in for Mina.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Dillingham for 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Minnesota leading by 12. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Outside Curry. Nice move. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Fields checked in for Moody. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 13.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Garza. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota leading by 15. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Dillingham with the bucket. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Santos. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Ingles, good.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Santos. Green comes in for Payton. And Butler is subbed in for Podziemski.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Hield. Inside. Here's Green. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Edwards. It's stolen by Green. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the paint. And Edwards slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors 16.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Jackson Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his third assist of the night.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Warriors trail by 21.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and the layup is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. Now Curry, a deep three. No good that time. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Ingles. To the wing, right side. Here's Dillingham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.